right, excellent. Good afternoon. Hi, everybody. It is my pleasure to be welcoming you to this event today at Laney College. I'm Becky Upsada. I am the interim president, and this is a really exciting groundbreaking for the new Library and Learning Resource Center, and a construction kickoff for the locker room project and for the theater project. It is important for us to begin today by acknowledging that we are on Indigenous peoples' lands, the territory of Huichin, the ancestral and unceded land of the Ohlone people. We recognize and honor with gratitude the Ohlone people, for they have protected these lands and water for generations and are flourishing members of Oakland and the broader Bay Area community. Today, you will learn about these three exciting projects that are getting going here at Laney College from district and campus leadership, and about the importance of them to our future students and to Oakland. As you can see, the ground has actually already been broken for the Library and Learning Resource Center. So after our short program, the Board of Trustees, the Chancellor, Deputy Chancellor, President of the Associated Students of Laney College, and myself will shovel some ceremonial dirt over here to my left. Then everyone is invited to come on up to the Student Center where we're going to have coffee and cake, and you'll be able to see the renderings for the project at that time. So I'm really excited to be here. We could not have asked for a nicer day. It is a beautiful, beautiful afternoon in Oakland, and I'm super excited. So the first thing I'd like to do then is introduce Board of Trustees President Louis Quinlan, who's going to say a few remarks.
Hey everybody, it's good to be back at Laney. And like Dr. Upsada mentioned, what a beautiful day for a beautiful event. First, we need to thank our voters and taxpayers of the Peralta District for making this day possible with their overwhelming support of Measure G that funds this project. I had my doubts about spending this amount of money on a library, but after talking with our Chancellor and Amy Marshall from Facilities, the doubts quickly disappeared. Not only will it be a great library, but an amazing learning resource center. It will house a traditional range of library services, teaching learning center and training center, a media center, tutoring center, drop-in computer labs, and discipline-specific labs for a variety of subjects. Over history, and even more today, humans have built monuments to leaders and heroes, to gods and events, and God knows what today. Today's groundbreaking is the start of building a monument to teaching, to student learning, and to student success here at Laney College. So let's get the process underway.
Amen. Let's do it. It is now my pleasure to introduce to everyone Dr. Tamil Gilkertson, the Chancellor of the Peralta Community College District.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. Well, it's still the afternoon, right? Okay, let's arousing. Good afternoon, everyone. Yeah, it's such a pleasure. Well, what a joy to stand here today on the threshold of something truly transformative for Laney College. Today we gather not only to break ground, but to honor vision, patience, right, and progress. Before I give a couple of remarks, I want to first acknowledge again the thanks to the voters who supported this incredible project, but also to our Board of Trustees who are also here today. So along with Board President Louis Quinlan, I'd like to acknowledge our Vice President of the Board of Trustees, Paulina Gonzalez Brito, Bill Withrow, Trustee, District what? Shuit Johannes, another trustee of the governing board, and Nikki Gonzalez Yuen, also one of our trustees. And then also pleased to have our student trustee, Ayan Malik, here as well. And want to just say thank you to the board for their support. I also see student leaders, Owen Flattery, the president of the Laney College Associated Students, and pleasure to be in proximity and in space and community with incredible classified professionals, faculty, and administrators at this campus and in the district. Years ago, when I was actually the president of this college, our community imagined a new library and learning resource center a place that would reflect the spirit of inquiry, creativity, and collaboration that defines Laney. Alongside it, we envisioned modernized theater and locker room facilities that would honor the incredible artistry, athleticism, and passion of our students. Those dreams were drawn into place. We did a little going back and forth about it, if I recall, for those who I can see and know that we were in spaces together. But we refined them through dialogue and sustained them by belief. And now they are becoming a reality. This moment belongs to so many. First, to our students, who remind us that these buildings must represent access, opportunity, and transformation. To the faculty and staff whose insights shaped the spaces of learning and belonging, to the campus and district leaders who have guided these projects with care, and to our architects, builders, and all of those whose hands and hearts are bringing these designs to life, thank you. Truly, thank you. Nice clap. Thank you, trustee. I know, it's like, these projects remind us that transformation doesn't happen overnight. It happens through steady faith in what education makes possible. And so we break ground, we kick off construction, and let's offer a collective blessing together. That the construction moves safely and smoothly, that the work honors our shared purpose, and that what rises here continues to inspire and serve generations of students to come. So here's to what's ahead, the transformation of spaces that will help transform lives. Thank you.
Thank you, Chancellor. It is now my pleasure to introduce Christopher Knoll, the principal from Knoll and Tam Architects, who is designing the Library and Learning Resource Center.
Well, good afternoon, and thank you all for coming. We are so excited to be here. I personally have been involved in trying to bring this project off the ground for over 20 years in various forms or another, from state grant to design efforts in various times. And it is so exciting to see that it is finally going to happen. And so I wanted to thank, over the years, all of the faculty and the staff and the students that we have worked with. I mean, literally, it's been 20 years of this, and everybody has been so supportive and bringing everything that they could in terms of their vision, their goals, and their dreams for this project. And I think it is so exciting now to see it come and be able to sort of become this library and learning resource center that will serve the students of Laney for many, many years. It wouldn't come about without a great design team, and I want to recognize our design partners, Mark Cavaniero Associates, who are here, and together in a very collaborative design process, we got the outside of the building and the inside of the building to come together into a beautiful design, and you'll see the renderings upstairs in a few minutes. But it is a building that is going to be inspirational. It's going to create a whole new entrance to the Laney campus that is going to be transformational in many ways, turning kind of an inward-facing campus that it was designed as a walled town. And so back in the days when maybe walled towns were more appropriate than they are now. But now we're going to open it up with this new library that's a glassy building that's at the entrance of the campus, and we think that's going to be a real new thing. So anyway, thank you all for coming. I want to sort of appreciate you all for being here, and appreciate again my design team for being so supportive and helping us get here. Thank you.
Thank you, Christopher. It is now my honor to introduce Ben Pierce from Thompson Builders, the general contractor on the Library and Learning Resources project. Ben.
Yeah, thank you. It's an honor to be here today speaking to you. I want to echo the comments. We're very excited about this project. We haven't been involved with it as long as some of the others, but anytime we get to build a building like this, it's an incredible privilege. When Peralta offered me the opportunity to speak at the groundbreaking, I jumped at the opportunity, but I did promise my team I would keep it short. TBC is honored to be here today for this Laney Library Resource Center groundbreaking ceremony, marking the beginning of exciting new chapter for Peralta Community College and the students it serves. First, I wanted to acknowledge the construction team. It's a privilege to work with a high-performing team that will deliver this project over the next couple years as quickly as possible. Peralta Capital Projects, AECOM, the bond oversight, our IOR, Ed Poon, Jacobs, the construction manager, Nolan Tam, the architect, Calvinaro, the associate architect, and many more. They know who they are. I can say without a doubt that community colleges are the backbone of educational opportunity, offering not only a chance to learn, but a chance to grow and to discover new paths and build a future. On a personal note, my journey is a journey of community college. When I graduated high school, I wasn't sure what I wanted to do or if I was ready for a more traditional four-year college path. But I chose to attend my local community college. Yeah, thank you. And that decision was forever life-changing. The community college system gave me access to the resources and support I needed to not only earn my Associate of Arts degree, but also to continue on to my bachelor's degree in construction management and then later my master's degree. I'm not trying to share my educational accomplishments, but rather that the California Community College system provided me with the foundation to pursue a career that I'm passionate about today, and this new Laney Library that we are groundbreaking for will play an essential role in ensuring that the future generations will have the same opportunity to succeed, whether they're earning a degree, learning a trade, or simply discovering a passion for lifelong learning. Again, the Laney Library is more than just a building. It's a symbol of access to education and opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, I'm going to call up our head librarian, Yiping Wang, and Autumn Sullivan, also from the library.
Good afternoon, everyone. And I'm very honored to be standing here at this special moment today here. And this groundbreaking is not only building a library, the building. Actually, it's about building a future for our students, our faculty, and our community. And Laney College has a really long history and a strong history of learning and opportunity for the community. And for the libraries, many years, it's the heart of our mission, providing a place where students can find that knowledge and support. However, everyone sees today's change, the library changes. We are not only about the books, we are about the technologies, collaboration, and the creativities. So this new learning resource, a library and a learning resource center, gonna give a student a more than a study space. It will access to digital tools, the open textbooks, and the space for students to collaborate. And we want to provide this space for every student, no matter of their background, to reach their success. Nelson Mandela have said, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. And that's what this new center is for our students, to have their education opportunity here and fair to all. So me as a head librarian, my vision is very simple. I want this new building as a welcome place for all of our students and make them feel comfortable, supported. They are able to share their ideas and access the information they need and with the opportunities for change of their worlds. So today I would like to invite everyone here to imagine the future inside that space, students creating their films, solving problems, and talking, sharing, be creative in that place. So together, we are building more than a library. We are building a hope, equity, and innovation for the generations come. And my colleague Autumn.
Hello, my beloved Laney College and Oakland community. How are you doing today? My name is Autumn Sullivan, and I have been a librarian here for 14 years, and this month actually makes my 14th year. Thank you. So when I first started, my son Kingston, can you stand up? My son Kingston, he was only 3 years old when I first started, and in 1 month, he's gonna be 18 years old. So Kingston represents our current students. He's a senior at Oakland Technical High School, and he's also taking dual enrollment classes. And Kingston also represents our future students because he may very well decide to take the community college route after completing high school. So our new Library and Learning Resource Center is an extraordinary accomplishment towards equity and inclusivity. There will be ample space for all to support innovation, creative outlet spaces, and collaboration. So today, it commemorates a significant milestone that many of us have worked so very hard to bring to our campus. I am so gratified that all of you are all here today to help us to celebrate this very profound moment. Our new building will be a space where we can support our students in their journey of lifelong learning, a journey where there are no limits, one where we can all go sky high together. Thank you.
So as I said at the top, we're celebrating 3 big exciting things at the college. Besides the Library and Learning Resource Center, we're also having the construction kickoff for the locker room project that has also been a very long time coming. And here to say a few words about that is Athletic Director John Beam.
It's good to be outside, huh? Great weather. How'd you guys plan this? It's awesome. I love seeing those vests because that means something's happening. I can tell that you were a community college product. I love your shoes. That means you're a worker, not like other people, right? So first of all, Title IX was enacted in 1972. And so at that time, this college was already built. And so the locker room was built not thinking that women had a place in athletics. And so when it was built, the training room was actually built on the men's side. So during the year when we first started bringing sports into this college for women, water polo, swimming, women's basketball, volleyball, we had a locker room, but we had no team rooms, and we had no meeting rooms. And more importantly, our young ladies had to go into the men's locker room, basically, to see the athletic trainer to get taped before a game or practice. Because of this community, because of this board, and the leadership throughout the year, it's been a long process, right? But, you know, it's here. And like a good wine, it takes it a little bit of time, but I think it's going to be really phenomenal space that we're planning for these young women and for our students, because we went from just a Title IX project to a full makeover of the locker room when Tamil was here. And for all our students taking PE, now they'll have a pristine place to change, shower, and get ready for activity courses. So I want to thank you all for that. So I know we're excited about it. I want to thank everybody for coming out. Thank you, Becky, for giving me a chance. But I think 1972 was an earmarked decision. And now in 2025, we get to see it here at Laney take shape. So thank you very much.
I invited our faculty department chair from theater to come speak to us tonight too, but sadly, he is teaching a class happily, he is teaching a class right now and isn't able to be here. So Dean Bethmar is going to say a few words about the theater project instead.
Hi, good evening. Thank you, Becky. So we are thrilled in the performing arts area that we are finally starting the very long-awaited, I think my first week on the job 5.5 years ago, I had a meeting about this project. So we're thrilled about the renovations and the new improved theater and the ADA renovations particularly. For the Odell Johnson Performing Arts Center, that's the name of our theater. So the faculty of the academic programs that use the theater are reliant on the theater are just like over the moon about these new improvements to their rehearsal and performing spaces. These programs include a wide range of things. We have improv classes, we have every semester we have a big theater show. We have choir, jazz ensemble, pop ensemble, Chinese orchestra performance in there. We have all variety of dance performances. We have Haitian, ballet, jazz, modern. For these theater for the theater program in general, specifically, so all the performing arts are thrilled about what's coming, but for the theater program, they get a new thing. They get the new shiny proscenium stage, the arch stage, which is the style of stage we have now, but they're also gonna get a black box theater rehearsal space up on the 3rd floor. And this allows them to perform, if you don't know, it's a black room, black floor, ceiling, everything with chairs around the outside, and the actors perform in the center, and this allows them to do much more intimate style of acting. They can have student-directed one-act plays. They're very excited about that. So there's new things, not just refurbishing things. The other thing, in addition to the performing arts programs, the visual arts at Laney, including fine art, graphic arts, and commercial photography, will gain this bright, new, airy gallery space. When you see the designs, you'll see that we're making a bigger lobby that will include this space. All these programs will have this fabulous new platform on which to showcase their students' talents and skills, and they're so excited. The other thing, across the street, the Kaiser Auditorium is getting remodeled. There's going to be one main theater and several smaller theaters. And with Laney College's visual and performing arts programs, we are poised to be the center of this new arts hub in the heart of Oakland. And we're very excited about it. Thank you.
Our final speaker today is the president of the student government, the Associated Students of Laney College, Owen Flaherty.
Thank you. So while I may not have been here when this project got underway, I was probably in elementary school at the time, and I will not be here when this project is done. I have the honor of having this opportunity to thank everybody who put in effort to get this done. That means the administration that planned all this, the trustees that went out and put the votes, and the construction workers that are on the ground now and doing the actual work. Thank you to all of you. I really do believe that this library is representative of a greater change that's happening at Laney and with Peralta as a whole. Just 3 years ago, the future of our district was up in the air. No one really knew where we were going to be now. And with more changes coming soon, I think that this project shows us that that future is innovative and that future is going to be good. This is a very technologically advanced building, and it is truly representative of the modern approach to education and to library sciences. So with that, thank you.
Okay, well, that was fun. That was really, really fun. I so appreciate all of you coming out and spending your time with us this afternoon. What we're going to do now is the folks in the front row, in a moment, will come over here and get hard hats, and then we will go behind the green fence and do some really important construction work, doing some shoveling. And then everyone is invited to come up to the Student Center where we have cake and coffee. Those of you who want to go ahead and go while the shovelings happen are welcome to do so. The way to get there is to walk around the bistro, up the ramp, and then you're in the Student Center. As I said the word bistro, in case you didn't know, one of the best kept secrets in Oakland is the bistro. On Wednesday and Thursday nights during the semester, our students will cook you a delicious 3-course meal for $30. They are now on Resi, so you can get on Resi and make a reservation, and I assume see the menu, and I strongly recommend it. It is delicious. The last thing I need to do is thank the Laney team, because we had a lot going on here today. And they just made it happen. So I want to say thank you to all of you who did all these wonderful things, who set up the chairs, who will then take down the chairs, et cetera. Like, really appreciate you that this team pulled together to make all this happen. And it's been a great day. So with that, I would like to say thank you, everybody, and to the folks in the front row want to come on over. We will do our important construction work. So thank you.